YouTube is dying. People don't watch it anymore. I'd rather not scroll through. Totally useless stuff. Good morning, social friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Luca Magno. Subscribe, it's free. And I know you enjoy having a couple of reflections and laughs with a friend. Definitely not with a teacher, because I don't teach anything to anyone. But I'm starting to reflect. Today. Not just today. I've been thinking about the decline in attention. There are obviously fewer views on YouTube in general because people aren't watching social media less. In fact, they're spending even more time on social media. If before you spent, I don't know, 2 hours a day, now you spend even 3 hours a day. What's the difference? I mean, if before you would sit down to watch a video, you listen to it, even videos that were 5, 10, or 20 minutes long. Now there are fewer and fewer people who listen to that type of video, even if the topic interests them. So, even if you're interested in a topic, it's hard for someone to stay for more than 5 minutes, and even 5 minutes is a lot when it comes to re-listening. Of course, I'm saying this to you. Since you're here, you clearly aren't one of those people. That is, even if a topic interests you, it is difficult for a person to stay more than 5 minutes. And 5 minutes is already a lot. More than 5 minutes to listen again. Obviously, I'm telling you, if you're here, obviously not among them. But especially younger people don't listen anymore. They don't have the desire. They don't have the time. They want to move on to the next topic right away. So, they might spend the same hours on social media, but they just scroll. At most, they stay focused for about 20-30 seconds, maybe a minute, if they're really interested. And then they move on. So, what does this lead to? Obviously, my speech is not intended to be about YouTube, which can interest me up to a certain point, right? But a reflection on what are the opportunities that a person has, and what are the changes. If you keep scrolling and never focus, you always stay superficial, meaning you never dive deep into a topic. Okay. So you might know a lot of things, but all in a superficial way. Sometimes even in a wrong way. Because you never took the time to really explore. So you end up being superficial on many topics. A little bit of everything, but in the end, nothing. You really know for sure. And that's not good, obviously, on any topic, right? I mean, you don't need to know a lot in life. I mean, knowing a little about a lot of things doesn't help you. It's better to know a little. It's better to know a lot about a few things. Maybe I can do it in Italian, huh? It is better to know a lot about a few things than a little about many things, because it is of no use to you. With artificial intelligence, you can talk to AI, teach me Russian or about the human body, and it will tell you. Teaching is dying, like YouTube, as AI can teach you. Learn anything from AI. Google even has Learn. Soon it will be on phones, in cars, even fridges. Voice recognition will be everywhere. So, just know that the teaching profession is dying, just like YouTube. Because today, you can talk to an artificial intelligence that can teach you things if it wants to. You can learn anything you need just by talking to AI. I mean, there's even a Google program called Learn Something. But soon, we'll have this on our phones, in our cars. And you'll probably even be able to talk to your refrigerator. Soon, this voice recognition and the ability to interact with machines will be everywhere. Get used to the idea that we'll be talking to machines soon. With everyone, even with the mirror maybe. For sure with the car, definitely with the phone. And you'll probably even talk to your appliances. And if you want, they can even teach you things. So the teaching profession is also declining. This makes us think less and less, right? With so many things they can do, you end up doing less and less, since there are artificial intelligences that can already prepare the code for you to use in programs. They already prepare things for you to do while you work. You just need to supervise, which speeds up your work a lot. But on one hand, you can use it superficially and never really learn anything since others are doing it for you. On the other hand, you can dive deeper, understand, study, learn, and really know that topic with the help of artificial intelligence. So, be careful about this decline in attention. Sorry for the repetition, because, on one hand, it can make you lose your way. And 80% of the population will be like this. Just so you know. I'm already talking to you about a future, not about today. You know, my thoughts on the future. In the future, 80% of the population, if not more, will be that superficial. After all, other people and machines do things for you. There will be about 15-20% who will decide to dig deeper, to take control of the situation, to not rent out their brain to someone else, but to use their own brain with the help of artificial intelligence. So I'm not saying that it's not useful or that you shouldn't use it. You need to use it, but always with your supervision and knowledge. Because if you know a certain topic in depth, then you can get help. If you don't know it, it's very easy to make mistakes even with the help of a support. It's because you don't know the topic. It's simple, right? So right now I'm making videos, obviously not just in Italian, but I'm also making videos in other languages. It's obvious that in Spanish, English, French, and a little bit of Russian that I know well enough, I can check the translations. So I don't do it all the time, to be honest. But sometimes I go and check the translation that's been done, and I can make corrections because I know the topic. Okay, if I make a video, and I will do them later, you will probably see this video too. Maybe yes, maybe no. For example, in Arabic, because I don't know anything about Arabic. Maybe just Salam Alaikum, and that's it. I can't check. So, a video that I make in Arabic, let's hope it's correct. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to correct the name of something because I don't understand anything. This is the example to help you understand. I'm obviously not just talking about language, but maybe you need to fix a car or maybe you need to do some stuff, right? If you know the topic, it can help you and you can make corrections. If you don't know the topic at all, but you just get help, you're in someone else's hands. And when you're in someone else's hands, you never know how it will end up. Right? Let me know what you think. In the case of attention, of renting someone else's brain instead of using your own, I think it's an interesting topic. It's an interesting reflection that maybe today seems like nothing, but tomorrow you'll think about it. But Luca Magno told me this thing. Let's think about it for a moment. Let's dive deeper. Let's learn. If my son were listening in the future, I would tell him to learn a few things. That's fine. Very good. See you next time. As always, every morning at 7 on this channel. Subscribe. Hey there.